Alright, hey, this is Mega here, and I'm shooting a video on another Rav4 Prime part that I'm going to be installing. It's these Ventshades, alright? I got these guys on Amazon, alright? It's by a brand called AutoClover, and this is the full item, the full description of the item. Well, the title of the item is AutoClover Dark Smoke Side Window Vent Visor 6-piece set for Toyota Rav4 2019, 2020, 2021 Safe Rain Out Channel Guard Deflector. Okay, it's a vent shade. Okay, it's a little shade thingy that you can put on top on the top part of the window, where like you can leave the window cracked open a little bit to get fresh air in when it's like, if it's like raining or like if it's just hot, you know. I've had them on like a lot of my cars, and I like them a lot. I think they look cool. All right, and they'll make my Rav4 look cooler. So this is just not, this is a 2021 Rav4 Prime SE, but it should be applicable to all 5th gen Rav4s. Okay, like 2019 to 2021 currently. All right, so that's the package it came in. It came in a really long box. Okay. It's a good thing it came well protected, because I can imagine this could get damaged fairly easily. So I want to say if you bent it the right way, okay. All right, so let's go take it out of the package, and then we'll go take a look at it. Let's go see what's inside. All right. Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't mention the price. Duh, that's like the important one, right? Well, the price was $49.99, $50. All right, for the dark smoke version, it looks like there's 2 other versions. There's a black diamond and a chrome one. Okay, I heard that this will completely cover the chrome trim that's on your Rav4 also. So yeah, cool deal. So we'll go ahead and let's go ahead and install it. So the black diamond is $69.98, and then the chrome is $69.98 also. Okay, I would prefer, I don't even know what a black diamond is, but I would rather have a dark smoked. Okay. Alright, let's go install it. Okay, so here's the package it came in. It looks like you can just take this piece of tape out here. Alright, and it should open. Alright, and then let's read what it says on here real quick. Alright. Okay, it says BizBuy AutoClover Dark Smoke Visor 6-piece set for Toyota Rav4 Charlie 029er. Okay, and then all these bags inside the car are labeled that, basically. Okay, hopefully they all match. If not, you got a weird set. Okay, all right. Let's remove it from the packaging. It looks like you get some kind of instructions in here. Okay, pretty simple. I imagine you're going to have to clean it really well. These are really thin. I kind of would like it if it stuck out a little more. I believe this is a Korean brand. But the tape says the tape says made in Korea. Okay, the AutoClover. Okay, there's the 2 long pieces, and these are the 2 rear pieces right here. Okay, that's for the rear. Man, these are like really thin. I thought they were going to be thicker than this. Hazemag is a big fan of thick ones. Like my van used to have. Uh-oh. Okay, this one came out of the bag already. Which is fine. Okay, so you've got the 2 long pieces for the front, 2 kind of medium-sized pieces for the rear, and then there's one for the, there's a little window in the back. That's for it also. Okay. All right, these are for the little window in the back. So that's what makes this set special. It has 6 pieces as opposed to 4. Most vehicles I see have 4 pieces. Okay, so this will totally delete your chrome trim. All right, it won't delete it. It'll cover it basically. Okay, let's go take a look at the manual real quick, and we'll install them. They should be real easy to install, provided you clean up really well. Okay, so these are the installation instructions. It's got a 1-year warranty service after installation on wind noise and other generated while driving will not be covered under warranty. Okay, so hopefully it will not make your vehicle more noisy. Okay, all information, pictures, and specification in this manual are to change without prior notice and may be different from actual condition of things. Okay. It's pretty simple. Just stick them on there. So that's what it comes with. All right. There's the 6 pieces that we took out, the installation instructions, and a primer. I don't know where that is. Let me see. I don't have anything like that. Yeah, I don't have the primer that it's talking about. It's missing. Okay, so you're just gonna need alcohol wipes. Okay, you're gonna need alcohol, rubbing alcohol or something to clean it. Okay, and then it says you're gonna need some gloves, I guess. What looks like, I know these aren't very detailed instructions. A cloth. Okay, I guess a microfiber cloth, and a heat gun. What do you need the heat gun for? To heat up the door sill, I guess. All right, don't use the heat gun too much. Yeah, so it says you want it to be like 100 degrees. So I'd say it's probably around 80 degrees right now. So they want you to heat it up before you put it on. So that what that does is it makes the adhesive stronger. Yeah, so the rubber parts of the door may be damaged during the use of primer. Okay. The product can be damaged if you touch it with your hands while the primer is on it. The car may be damaged while detaching the product. Okay, so it's a one-time thing. Okay, once you got it on there, if you take it off, then and that's true, because I took the vent shade off my Prius and it cracked. So I guess they get brittle after a while, and if you try to take it out, and it cracks. Okay, so it's saying the gaps between the plastic pieces should be 0.06 inches. That's a very small amount. Okay, and it just says you're going to take a little piece off of it, okay, and then put it on, and then while you got it in place, you're gonna start stripping off the backing, okay, and then you just do that all the way to the back. Okay. Oh geez, it says do not drive the vehicle for 12 hours after installation for best quality. Okay. Don't wash the vehicle for 48 hours after installation. After installation, drive less than 60 miles per hour for 24 hours. Okay, I'm gonna try that. Your installation requires adequate time to cure. Okay, so let's go do this. All right, here's what we got. Okay, I've got the tools for success. I kind of shop cloth dealy, okay, or tissue paper. All right, try to get one that doesn't have the little fibers that come off, okay, or just use like a piece of cloth. All right, or like a microfiber might have some. If it's like a brand new one, it may have like little things that come off of it, okay, like lint and stuff. All right, and I've got some rubbing alcohol right here. Okay, those are the tools for success. I could not find that primer they were talking about. Okay, so it wasn't in the package. You probably want to make sure your hands are pretty clean. Wash your hands before you do this. All right, but as much as possible, try not to touch it. Okay, I'm just gonna rub it along the trim here to get any kind of contaminants off. I can see I have like some tree sap on my car. Okay, yeah, so just go over it several times, make sure it's really clean. And the alcohol dries really fast, so don't worry. I'd be kind of worried that the surface you're mounting it on is really, really smooth, so I don't know how tacky that's going to be. Okay, I'm getting some lint coming off of here. Okay, just try to keep as much lint off as possible. I want to go through it one more time. Okay, I feel that one is sufficiently clean, and I'm going to go ahead and do the other ones, okay? So for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to do one side, and then I'll show you what the other side look like, okay? All right, I'm going to speed up the video and continue cleaning the trim. So this one right here on the very corner, you're gonna have to do some of the rubber trim, because I found out it mounts a little. It's gonna mount a little bit on the rubber trim as well. Okay, so make sure you do a little bit into the rubber trim. Okay, so 10 minutes later, it looks like everything's all prepped to go. So I'm gonna get the heat gun and heat up the trim, and then we're gonna start installing the vent shades. So yeah, so what I'm doing is, like, I'm wetting a piece of the tissue, and then I'm moving it to like a clean part of the tissue. Okay, that's what I'm doing. So probably when I get to the other side, I'm gonna go ahead and what's the word? I'm gonna go ahead and use a new one, okay? Because this has probably got dirt and all that stuff on it now. All right. Okay, so the first one I'm gonna do is the right rear quarter panel one, and so I'm gonna heat that up. It's a metal trim, so I don't think you're gonna damage it if you heat it up too much. It said heat it up to like 100 degrees, so you shouldn't do this when the weather's cold, I'll tell you that. Just warm it up a little. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure where this goes first. I think the one in the very back is like the hardest one to screw up, so that's why I started with this one first. Okay, so what it said is to yeah, already some of it is like exposed right there. Okay, but I'm gonna peel a little bit of the backing here off. All right, trying to, at least anyway, without damaging too much. Okay, you're gonna, it said to peel off like a quarter of it, just like a few inches. Okay, and then like press it on from the back. All right, and get it, kind of figure out where you want it. So I feel right around there is good. You can adjust it a little bit. Try not to touch anything because you get the oil. Oh. Then I'm going to start peeling it off. Okay. I'm going to peel the rest of this off and just press it down firmly. Okay. Also, it might help if you use the heat gun to heat up the adhesive first. All right, and rather than the surface. What you do is heat up. Just very carefully heat up. Now just put your finger in front of it. That way, if it feels like it's too hot, it's probably too hot for the plastic. And I have to say, this part is probably optional if you want to install it or not. It doesn't really, you don't really need to put it because there's no window underneath to roll it up. Basically, what you're doing is you're deleting the chrome trim. Try to get some air up in there. One thing this will make it hard to do is to clean your windows, all right? So for forever, the part underneath the window is gonna be like not accessible anymore at all, okay? You can't roll this down and clean it, okay? Okay. Okay, it's already peeling off a little bit. I'm gonna just keep on working it. What I'm worried about the part not sticking very well is this part back here that's on the rubber. Okay, so I've done the rear quarter panel. Now we're going to do the rear window. Okay, first I'm going to figure out where I'm going to mount this, alright? It said you wanted 6 millimeters. You know what? I don't think this is the right one. Okay, yeah. Definitely make sure you got the right one first. It's pretty hard to mess up. Just make sure it fits, okay? So that's why we pre-fit these first. And I have to say, these are exact fit, man. They're perfect. Okay, so I think I wanted something like that, you know? Try to match the other one. Yeah, they're like a perfect fit. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and heat up the trim again. So this one I'm seeing that there's a little gap here. All right, so you're gonna want to push it up a little bit to match this one. All right, if it's off a little bit, it's not a big deal. But you know, it's dependent on. See, this one wants to lift all the time. Man. All right, anyway, I'm gonna heat the trim up. Okay, I'm gonna heat this up a little bit too. Not too much though, or she may warp it. I'm gonna start from the front on the way back. I'm trying to peel this, peel this freaking thing off. Okay, I'm gonna peel it back a few inches. Alright, and then we're gonna peel enough where there's a tail sticking out of it, okay, like that. Alright, and then I'm gonna put it on. Make sure it lines up nicely with the other one. Actually, I would go forward, then back. Okay, and then that way you can adjust it a little bit, even if it's sticking on there. I think I wanted something like that is good. Alright, and then I'm going to peel the rest of this off. Okay. And just work our way to the back. Oh, and it's a little off already. Well, once you got it on there, that's it. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna go heat it up a little bit. Okay. And just keep on pressing on it for like a few minutes. Okay, and then the last one. I'm gonna go heat up the let's figure out where we're going to mount first. Okay, make sure you got the right one. This is probably going to be the hardest because it's the longest. Yeah, I would work it from the front back. Okay, I got an idea how I want it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna line it how I want it. peel off a little bit here first. And I'm going to work from the front back. Okay, that should be on there. Just want to heat it up a little bit, then press it again for good luck. Okay, there you go. All right, so that's what it looks like when it's done. It's all like blacked out now, all right? I'll take some before and after pictures. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. The one I'm having the most problem with is this one right here. This one does not want to stick. All right, well, it's sticking now. Keep on working it if it don't want to stick. I feel like this one I might have installed too high. I'm not sure, but as long as all the chrome is missing, you don't see any chrome. And another thing you might want to do is open and close the doors to see if it opens and closes fine. Looks fine. All right, just make sure there's a gap right here when you install it. All right. It's actually a pretty precision fit. I'm pretty impressed at the tolerances. Actually, what you can do is press on it from here too. You can squeeze it. Can't do that with the rear one, though. Back. What you might want to do if you're parking outside in the sun, like around noon the next day, just go out and press on it a little bit more, okay? But I think that should be okay. All right, so cool deal. So that's one side done. Now we just got to do the other side. I'm gonna go ahead and do it, and then I'll show you what it looks like. And yeah, all right, here's me out. Alright, Dave's Mega here, and we are done installing the vent shades. Alright, pretty nice. So definitely it will delete the chrome from your vehicle. Okay, so there's a tiny bit of chrome poking out here. Alright, I had a little problem with this one. It's either you would see the chrome here or you would see the chrome here. So it's like I chose to not see the chrome here. Okay, so I scooched it back a little bit. So I am very impressed on the fitment and the quality of these vent shades. They're very nice, okay? If there's anything I would change about them, I wish they went out a little bit more, man. This thing, it hugs the body really well. There's no way if you're gonna clean this, there's no way you're gonna get like a sponge or something in there, you know, to clean the window. If you want to clean that top part of the window, it'll either forever be dirty or you gotta roll it down and then wipe it, okay? So that's just the way. And this one, good luck. You're not going to be able to get anything in there from now on. You're just going to have to just shoot some water up in there, okay? This one decided to stay on quite nicely, okay? I'm not really sure if this is supposed to be rotated this way a little more. I'm not sure, okay? Because it looks like the line doesn't fit on this perfectly. Maybe this is supposed to be lower down here. I'm not sure. I probably should have looked at other people's installations. I just followed the trim on the top, okay? It looks okay. I know. Not complaining. There's a tiny bit of a little gap here, and this one looks pretty much spot on. All right, so if anything, look at the chrome when you install it, and if you don't see any chrome, then you should be good. All right, so it should cover the whole chrome if that's what you want. All right, I guess you could install it lower if you wanted to, but then it would look kind of funky. I decided to just go flush. Okay, it's flush with the door. All right, and just make sure your door opens and closes fine. All right, should be fine. Nice. Okay, let me check this one. Okay. All right, yeah, so this side, it went pretty well. I just did what I did on the last side, okay? I got it done before it got dark, so I feel this one kind of lines up a little better. Okay. Yeah, this one, I was able, you can still see a little bit of chrome down here, just a tiny bit. So that's how I decided to do it. So the front ones are a little short, okay? It doesn't install like super duper perfect, but I chose to take out the chrome on this side rather than that side, okay? So that's cool. All right, so yeah, that should be it. I think it turned out pretty well. Like I said, I'm pretty impressed with the quality of this of these shades. I feel that they're better than the ABS ones, so. Okay. All right, there you go. So that is the install of the AutoClover window vent shades. Okay, I got them on Amazon for about $60 or $70. So just some little last notes. All right. Yeah. So definitely the way I did it was good. I did it exactly like they told you. Like, take a little piece of the backing tape off and like kind of get it into place. If there's just a tiny little piece tacked on it, you can probably still take it out and move it around. All right, if you messed up. All right, and that's what they want you to do. They don't want you to just like plop it right on there because you might not have it right. All right, you might not have it the way you want it. Just peel a little bit of that tape off, kind of adjust it on both ends, and then start peeling the tape back and then pressing it on as you go along. All right, and you might be able to adjust it a teeny bit before you actually get it on there, but try not to take it out as much as possible. The more you take the adhesive off, the less it'll be, the less strength it'll be. Okay. So there's a couple notes that it said. All right, I went over them before, but for the finishing comments, your installation requires adequate time to cure. Okay, it says try not to drive your vehicle for 12 hours. Okay, after installation for best quality. All right, and then it says after installation, drive less than 60 miles per hour for 24 hours. All right, and then do not wash the vehicle for 48 hours after installation has been complete. So it takes like a full 2 days to cure it, okay? But it should stay on there. So what I'm probably gonna do is 12 hours from now, I'm gonna go. 12 hours from now, it should be daylight, okay? And the sun will be beating down on it, and I'm gonna press down on it one more time, all right? And then just I'm gonna drive it and not drive it past 60 miles an hour. I'm gonna try to not drive it past 60 miles an hour. So I say, all right. And then I don't think I'm gonna wash my car anytime soon. So, Okay, so that's it. AutoClover, made in Korea. Very, very impressive. I'm pretty happy with this kit. I would install it on another vehicle if I had another one. Okay, that's my first experience with this company, and I may get other trim products from them. Okay, pretty good instructions, and pretty good install and fitment, I have to say. Sometimes they're a little bit off. I have to say the front ones seem like they're just a tad short. If they were maybe 1 millimeter longer, it would totally cover all the chrome. So that's another thing about this. You're going to cover up all the chrome. If you wanted that chrome on there, the chrome trim, then this is not the mod for you. Okay. Also, I kind of wish that they'd stick out a little bit more from the window. It is right up on there. Okay. I wish they stuck out a little bit more. All right. And I wish maybe they were a little bit thicker, but we'll give them a whirl. Okay, so that should be it. So just let it cure for like 2 days before you get too crazy on it. But yeah, the weather's pretty warm. I would definitely install this in warm weather. All right, it's summertime right now in the Bay Area, so this is a good time to install it. All right, it's been like hot as balls the last couple days. And yeah, so if it's like the winter time, definitely work that heat gun really well. Okay, the heat gun probably not so much of an issue in the summertime, but it does mention use a heat gun. Okay, and wear gloves, but I did not wear gloves. Okay, just make sure not to touch any of the surfaces. Okay, I think that's what they're going for. Don't touch any of the surfaces with your bare hands. Okay, because you'll leave oils from yeah, wash your hands before you do this. All right. Alright, thanks for watching. That is the AutoClover Ventshades install on a Rav4 Prime. Alright, it should work for other Rav4, 5th generation Rav4s 2019 to 2021 currently. And however long the 5th generation is going to go on. Alright, it's Big Out. Thanks for watching.